What's up, YouTube? It's Zaxi Leader here, coach of the Montreal Canadiancies, back with the final regular season game for CPL Minors Season 1. This time we're taking on SonicKen and his Gardenia Leafeons, who are mathematically eliminated from playoffs right now, and we are locked in. So although this game doesn't matter a ton, well, it doesn't matter at all for him, actually. But for me, I basically determine my seeding right here. This doesn't affect who gets into playoffs. That's all confirmed already. But depending on if I lose and if that happens, how much I lose by, I could lose my first place seed and then drop to second or third, not fourth, apparently. And I think if I win, I'm locked in to first seed and face Falcon, who is confirmed as the fourth seed right now. Yeah. So Sonic's team, he's got the Blacephalon, Thunderous Therian, which is a Z Crystal holder, Hydreigon, Suicune, Nidoqueen, Swellow, Granbull, Mega Kangaskhan, Scizor, Reuniclus, Vanillux, which is another Z Crystalmon, and the Leafeon, the mascot pick. So yeah, that's what he's got. That's a lot of just threats on threats, but I think I've got a team that can deal with that, with everything he can throw at me potentially. We've got Vapad the Weavile first off, and he does not have the greatest dark resists. So we've got a Dread Plate Weavile. It's actually mostly here for like the utility. Knockoff, Icicle Crash, Pursuit, and Punishment. So Knockoff and Icicle Crash are the moves I'm going to be spamming mostly. But then we have Pursuit and Punishment. Punishment being for a Calm Mind Reuniclus, which I really don't have great checks to. And Pursuit for any kind of non-choice Blacephalon, or non-Scarf rather, and maybe just anything else I want to force out and kill. I have max speed to tie that Swellow, because that's another big threat. My next biggest offensive threat versus his team is this Gallade right here, Close Combat's and Headbutt Fire Punch knockoff, nice and 4 attacks Gallade. My stabs hit pretty hard across his team. I'm pretty sure they're actually unresisted, except for the Reuniclus, but I went for attacks because Fire Punch is my only way on this team of hitting Scizor, really, except one other thing you'll see in just a second. And Knockoff is to break a potential Colbur Berry on Reuniclus so that I can always revenge kill with the Weavile. Next up, we've got an Assault Vest Diancie. My wrist is finally back after a horrible performance in week 4. Where I just neglected to calc certain attacks. But this time, I have calced, and honestly, just with an Assault Vest and near max Spadef, I'm taking most any hit from his special attacking threats, such as potentially the Swellow, the Blacephalon, I check, the Hydreigon, I check, the I can actually take a hit from Nidoqueen, but that's not the plan. But it's mostly those, I think, 3 aforementioned Mons that, and the Thunderous actually, that's another big one. So those are all huge high tier, except for the Spelllock. I don't know if you'd consider tier 3 or 4 high tier. Whatever, big special attacking threats that Diancie resists stabs from and can kill in return. Next up, we've got Synthpop, Garchomp, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Dragonclaw, and Endure. It is a pretty offensive spread, but with the Rocky Helmet, glad I caught this, I'm going to be a really nice Kangaskhan check. I can whittle down the Kangaskhan, I outspeed it, and I'll be setting up rocks for the team. I can Endure to make him take like extra Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet damage, and that's how I plan on dealing with that. Next we have Jolteon here. This is my dedicated check to Suicune. Yep. Life Orb, just so my attacks are doing max damage here. And I do have Roar to phase out a Suicune that has set up a sub or multiple combines or something like that. And finally, we've got the Cresselia, which is another defensive mon, like more of a pivot this week. For those special attackers, I have Ice Beam to hit anything that wants to come in on me that would be fine with psychic moves, like some of his other special attackers that I mentioned earlier, like the like his flying types, Swallow and Sunday, and the Hydreigon could easily come in on this. So that's why I have Ice Beam, and I have Hidden Power Dark to pop a Cold Barbarian Reuniclus. Moonlight to heal my own HP, and Luna Dance to heal up one of my offensive threats. So that's it. I think the team's pretty straightforward. It's a very reactive team, actually, much more than I'm used to. But we're going to try to rock out with it and see how we do. So I'll catch you guys with the game. Alright guys, here we are back with the game. Good luck, have fun to Sonic. And let's figure out what we want to lead with. He brought a bunch of those special threats that I was thinking about, right? Except the Hydreigon, which is kind of, I don't know. I guess that makes sense. Okay, look. Diancie can probably kill 1, 2, 3. Alright, these 3 mons. And if not, Weavile deals both of these as long as this isn't choiced. Jolteon outspeeds this. So what I really have to position, like in terms of lead here, I have to position myself to be alright versus mostly the Nidoqueen, the Kangaskhan, and the Suicune. What I do see out the gate is that Jolteon outspeeds everything, but I knew that. I do kind of just want to just kind of lead with the Weavile. If the Blacephalon is Scarfed, I don't know if there's anything I can actually do about it. But losing Weavile early would suck. I could alternatively get up rocks with Garchomp, but then again I'd have to switch into pretty much everything. But you know what, that I'm okay with, because the stuff that forces out Garchomp, I actually do have switch-ins to, so let's do that. Try to get up our rocks early here. Swallow, this might be okay. I know you outspeed me, but do you OHKO? There actually is a chance that you do, but I'm gonna find that out. So let's go, Swallow, assume this type of... This is Specs, right? Yeah. And I do think you're gonna be max speed for my Weavile, because we tie. So Boom Burst doesn't kill. I don't kill either. But I guess you could U-turn here. And if I go Diancie and you U-turn, you get a Nidoqueen, I guess. Tailwind. Alright, Tailwind physical. Sure. What are you trying to do here? Nidoqueen maybe? I don't have priority, so that kinda sucks. I guess I'll stay in and just... Does he... Do I think he has the Steel Wing? What I think is that he can now revenge kill Jolteon and Weavile guaranteed, and I don't have Ice Shard, which sucks. So yeah, he probably just attacks here. I'm gonna scout for the Steel Wing by going into Garchomp, because then like with the Flame Orb and like any kind of contact damage that wants to do, like especially Brave Bird, right? I'll take one of those, and he's gonna take a ton of damage himself. I probably won't live 2 hits though, which is annoying. And he just U-turns. He's gonna take all of that. He doesn't take the burn damage from U-turn. That's just something to note. I don't know. I guess I didn't know that. So calculating that, he should know I'm not exactly bulky. And on his end, that actually feels like not a lot of damage, but anyway. Let's say Max Jolly. With guts. Flame orb. Right. U-turn. He still hasn't gone into anything. U-turn to Garchomp. 25 to 29, so you got a pretty low roll, that makes sense. Very low roll. But that is possible damage. I'd like to see how much a Brave Bird does. $75. So Brave Bird could kill me from here if he gets max roll. He brings in the Thundurus and probably just throws off an HP Ice. What I would love is if I go into Diancie to scout this HP Ice. You know what? He thinks he's faster than me. I mean, he's not unless he's Scarf. But no, I think Diancie's always the play here. This is a Zmon, so maybe it can break past Diancie with like a nasty plot boosted something, but removing that would be great. It's not like Ioko, I don't think, but still. And we've got always revenge kills after, so I think I can't afford to switch here, yeah. At least I'll scout, right? So he goes for the superpower. Okay, do I think he's Z Iron Tail now? That was interesting, but you're just predicting Weavile? That doesn't make sense to me. What were you predicting there? I feel like he doesn't have HP Ice. That was not going to do a lot to my Garchomp. I gotta keep in mind the Tailwind, actually, I wasn't faster there. If I just stayed in an attack, this thing would actually probably die. So because Tailwind is ending now, I'm gonna go back into Garchomp, scout this like Steel move or whatever. He just Thunderbolts. He's got the -1 defense. I'm faster now, and I'm just going to Stealth the Rock, or do I Dragon Claw? He doesn't have any Dragon Resist, which is pretty great. No, I will Dragon Claw, in case. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, just on the off. I thought he hasn't revealed to not have HP Ice yet, so I figured. And because he did see the Rocky Helmet, he could still think I'm defensive. He isn't quite sure that I outspeed that. So yeah, it was entirely likely that he stayed in right there and went for an HP Ice that he hadn't yet revealed. So I figured better to just attack. And even if he did switch out, good damage on anything. So that's one of his special attackers gone, with a 66% still on Diancie and 75% still on Garchomp. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nidoqueen comes out here. This really makes me think he's Scarfed. And if that's the case, Cress is a pretty free switch in. So let's just do that, and I'll calc and find out what kind of Nidoqueen this is. Interesting double. I'm pretty sure I stay in. He could like Tailwind again, but I think I'll just Ice Beam and probably take this out. Because if I calc my crests, Ice Beam does 68 min. Guaranteed 2 at KO after burn damage. That kind of sucks. You know what? He could U-turn here, and that would probably do an annoying amount. It does less than a Brave Bird, but still like 30. What does he bring in on this though? I guess the Suicune. You don't take hidden power Ice Beams that fantastically, actually. I mean, I could just go hard Diancie. No, I don't want to do that. I feel like I might as well Moonlight. I could Tailwind though. No, I'm gonna Ice Beam. He goes for Pursuit, okay. That's interesting. So what do you not have? And I'm gonna find him out of health here. So, it doesn't matter what move he didn't have, because he's dead now, but he showed U-turn, Tailwind, Pursuit, and I guess Brave Bird is last. He had a fair amount for Skarmory. I think I've brought Skarmory every week besides this week, I'm not quite sure. But this is going great for me so far. The Tailwind threat's gone. I was debating like kind of throwing this game because Falcon's locked in the fourth playoff slot. So if I win this, I have to play him, and he's actually the guy I'm looking the least forward to playing out of the 3 playoff people. But what I decided ultimately is that I'd much rather just upload a better quality video, because you guys didn't get a video last week. So I'm just gonna go out, like, I'll try to win this game and then try my luck versus Falcon. Like, it's not like I don't have ways to beat him, so yeah. So, the fact that he doesn't just go Blacephalon is I don't get it. I don't know why he doesn't just go Blacephalon. I guess he could, he's debating, yeah, okay, that makes a little bit of sense, actually. And I guess I just hard Jolteon. Because worst case, you sub or Calm Mind. Yeah, there's no real downside of going Jolteon here. Alright, so I'm Toxic. So between this and Life Orb damage, I'm gonna start getting whittled down a heck of a lot. I'd sort of like to Roar because I know he's switching. Unless it's like Wakan offensive. You could also Protect. So actually, you know what? I won't switch. Yeah. I still have Crest very healthy. He could just switch between this and Nidoqueen like kind of forever, which is annoying. And Jolteon's gonna die sooner than later. So if I can like get a knockoff on this or something, that'd be cool. Alright. I'm expecting a Protect here. I don't think he hard switches. So might as well just go for the Volt Switch. If he goes hard Nido Queen. Do I have more? No, this has the most PP. But actually this is my all-around best play, because if he does switch, then... I hate to let him get a free sub. He's not going to free sub. He doesn't get a free sub because I'm faster. So he's either protecting or switching. That's the only two plays. If he protects, I don't hit him. And if he switches, I hit Nido Queen, which is pretty cool. This Suicune is a big problem. And I'm wondering if he just was like neglecting winning with it. He goes Kang. Let's see if that's normal damage. Oh my god, my Jolteon's gonna die so fast. Kang is gone. I did 30. I never know how to spell this thing. Okay. I did like 30. So Mega Kang with no HP is supposed to take... less than that. Why? What this makes me think that yeah. That should do like a full 5% less. And you know what I'm actually thinking? He's probably... Let me calculate naive right here. Still, 30's a lot. Oh wait, he's not Mega'd yet. How much SPF do you gain when you Mega? I guess those are 100, so this is a regular kind of scum. Something like that. Oh yeah, he gains a lot, so... That's probably, yeah, that's either a high roll, like a very high roll. I don't know. Could just be a max roll. Could be naive and have Ice Beam. I don't know. Don't want to take a fake out. I'm gonna go Garchomp. But I'm a little worried about the possibility of Ice Beam. Regardless, I take a fake out here and then I get up rocks. That's like the absolute worst case scenario. He goes for Earthquake. Not Jolteon, Bridge. Versus now this is a Mega Kang. Let's put an Earthquake. Oh, he's never staying in there. I don't know why he went for Earthquake. I guess maybe predicting the Diancie or something. So your Earthquake, if you're max attack, should be doing 30 to 36. It did 30. What are these rolls, dude? He's I feel like we're just getting either min or max rolls. So yeah, he can't kill me, meaning I get up rocks here, and then if he doesn't have fake out, I get off one more attack. Do I kill? Probably not. 46 to 54 with Earthquake, my own Earthquake. So no, I don't kill him unless he goes for a contact move, which he probably should. He just Earthquakes again, alright. And... oh, the second hit, right, okay. Sure, now I have rocks up though, so that makes Blacephalon a little bit less of a threat. And I do get in Gallade right here, and this you have a hard time switching into. So momentum is back in my court. Yeah, we're looking alright. What's the worst you do? Like... yeah, I don't see a reason not to just close combat here. He goes Nido Queen. Well, hold on. If that is Scarf Nido Queen, I'd kind of rather not drop my SPF. Does that put me in range of anything? Let me just calculate real quick. Offensive. This is life form, but let's give it a choice scarf. So, to a Gallade, a Mega Gallade. Earth Power is doing 49, so if I drop to -1, that's here. Whoops. He doesn't kill me without a crit, which is kind of cool. Because it's very cool, because I don't think Kangaskhan dies to a Zen, and it definitely doesn't. So I think I'm gonna try my luck a little bit, because if he does stay in, then I just get rid of this. So yeah. And he goes Suicune. Does this get to it KO'd? I feel like I wouldn't be that surprised if it did. Not really. I don't think it's a 2-hit KO. I did 42. Let's figure out what kind of Suicune this is. It is leftovers. It is leftovers. That was the sensible switch in. I don't know why I expected Nidoqueen. So like, what? Crocoon is this max defense? 40 to 48 if it's like 160 defense. I don't know what 96 speed would be for, but if it is max, am I still doing like 42? Yeah, I can. That's a mid-roll. Alright, so yeah, probably max defense Suicune. And I get Jolteon here. I should. Air Slash. Alright, that's cool. Do I think he has Protect? He switched hard out into Kangaskhan last time. So, I mean, Kangaskhan is in range of pretty much anything at this point. I feel like he doesn't have Fake Out. I definitely think he would have gone for it if he had it. So I'm debating just T-bolting because I don't care about Nidoqueen at this point. It's not that consequential, so I shouldn't be like anxious about this or anything. But if Ken gets in, I've got ways to revenge kill it. But I do need to keep this Jolteon alive, so I think I'll just Volt Switch here. And he does have the Protect. Okay, sure. And I Volt Switch again, unlike the Nidoqueen, because I don't want to let you get a sub or anything. He's revealed Protect, Air Slash. Okay, I gotta get a Volt Switch on it. I get a Volt Switch off on this, which is awesome. And you're dead on re-entry. Okay. How important is Weavile here? Weavile is really only here for this and potentially the Nidoqueen. But I don't see a reason to let it get off a Beast boost here. So I'm gonna go Diancie and I'm gonna find out what Suicune has revealed. It's got the Protect, it's got the Air Slash, and I think that's all we've seen. Yeah. Okay. So I get off a Power Gem here. He has no resists. He has no resists to Earth Power either. And I think I would rather go for an Earth Power for the Nidoqueen. So let's do that. Because, like, I think I do, not claim a kill, but, like, I do a lot of damage here. And, yeah, that's not any kind of significant, like, that's not specs. So, alright, Diancie's done his job, so I can sack it. If he has the Nidoqueen, I mean, yeah, he has to go into Nidoqueen or Suicune here. I do have to keep Jolteon reasonably healthy. I'll probably end up passing a Healing Wish into it, is what I'll probably end up doing. Once that Nidoqueen dies, which, like, the Weavile, the Gallade, and the Cress can all beat the Nidoqueen, if it isn't Scarf, which, based on the way he brought it in on my Garchomp, and based on the damage I calc'd, it probably is. So, that means he can lock into, like, an Ice move, and then Weavile gets in, something like that. But he wouldn't lock into an Ice move, actually. So here comes this. Do I stay in and try to deny a substitute? Jolteon is already very low. Wait, he revealed Toxic, didn't he? Or did something else have the Toxic? How did my Jolteon get poisoned? It is this weekend, so he has Air Slash, Protect, Toxic, and then either Scald or Sub. So let's find out what that is. Assuming I can actually break a Sub. He probably doesn't have Calm Mind. So yeah, let's assume this Max Vizdev type of set. And let's calc Diancie. Power Gem, Moonblast has a decent chance to do over, and I could drop his special attack. So because I just don't need this at all. Nice, good damage on this. I don't know what you were predicting exactly, but I will let this go down. Yeah. Tell me about your Kangaskhan. It's looking to just be like standard offensive. At this point, the Kangaskhan is like by far the least threat, and he does have the fake out. Whatever. But now, do I try to like save this? You know what? I will save this to sack it to the Nidoqueen. And yeah, because I was predicting that. And sure, you get off like a return or whatever here. But what? I can just Moonlight or just hit it. I don't know. This was this is a style play. I don't know if I needed to actually do this. I probably didn't. And this might have crunch actually, so this is a bad play. I'm just gonna go back and Diancie sack it. He does have the Body Slam. Sure. And then I'll get in Gallade. Suicune's at 52 actually, so yeah, because he wasn't able to heal up or anything, Gallade probably wins after, well, no, I did say like after a -1 in Spadef, I take a hit from the Nidoqueen, but not after, -2. So anyway, I go Gallade regardless. I can 2-hit KO the Suicune. Worst case scenario. And then I'll just sack something else. And then what else do I get Gallade in on? Like, let's say if I kill this and he goes Suicune, I don't stay in. What I'd probably do is go Cress, maybe, and heal up. because I don't want to bring in Jolteon on anything at this point. He didn't reveal that last move. He switched out and took the Moonblast with Kangaskhan. Alright, so this dies. I'm wondering if I should have like kept that alive. Because Gally just came in on it freely, but I mean, if I didn't kill it right there, then it would have just whittled down my Crest or something for no reason. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. After the rocks damage, you might be in range. $37 to $44. Hold on. %. Am I throwing? There is a 68% chance. That's decently heavily in my favor to kill. Or I win the safe way. Actually, wait, no, he has Protect. So he'd always go for that. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go hard Jolteon then. Because if he's gonna Protect, yeah, great. Then I... like, sure, I let the Nidoqueen in or something. But at least I force this out to take more damage or something. Alright, yeah, I'll HP Ice. Any chip on this is kind of nice. Or, no, he could just do something suicidal. And, nah, I think I play this, like, safer. On the safer side. Even if it loses me some differential. He gets to double Protect. Alright. You didn't want to just take the percentage on Nidoqueen? Does that mean you're not Scarf? Dang it, like, I die here. So I gotta Lunar Dance this back up or something. But how important is my Jolteon? What I can do is go Weavile, because I don't think his Nidoqueen would have any way to one-shot me, but I'll check that. Something like that. Oh wait, no. I want you to be max special attack. So yeah, nothing OHKOs. And I OHKO him every time, right? Crash is doing 61 to 72 if you're like near, if you've got defense. But I 2 KO it. And if he's not Scarf, he doesn't 2 KO me. If he is Scarf, I should stop minimizing his calc. Let's go 0 HP. 0 defense. And I have a chance to kill, so we'll see. Alright. So, what did we say? Hard Weavile, potentially? To either get a knockoff off, then he's definitely in range. Yeah. And worst case, I do just sack this. But, yeah, because he tried to go for the triple Protect, I think I just win. Get rid of the leftovers. He Toxics me. That's not a big deal. I can knock off again. He wouldn't switch in Nidoqueen here. I guess I just try to whittle this down at this point. Or do I like go for flinches? He doesn't have Scald or something. I want to know what your last move is. Protect, Air Slash, Toxic. I don't know, dude. Whatever. So we're gonna let this die, basically. Or not let it die, but we're gonna get it back in, maybe. We're gonna go Cress. Okay. I think we win this 3-0 because Cress probably has to die here. Unless I can just Ice Beam it down. I'll try to kill it with a few Ice Beams. And if it's Scarf, then I do just win with he has Thunderbolt. Okay. So I think I can beat this without having a Lunar Dance, hopefully. How much did that do? 33? Did we win? Thank you. Alright, cool. GG to Sonic. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. And that's it, guys. We finish first place at the end of the CPL Minors regular season. That's a lot of fun. I've never done that before. I've made a few playoffs in my time, but I've never made it past semis, and I've never finished first place. So that's pretty awesome. We're gonna see you guys in the playoffs versus Falcon. That's confirmed. So if you think that the Montreal Canadiancies can take the CPL Minors Season 1 Championship, and heck, even if you don't, please leave a like, retweet, and maybe even subscribe. But until next time, later guys.